All right, man. Let's, I guess, just get straight into the recap, man. Tough. I got to think about it, but after taking this loss, I might need to just contemplate thinking if I should even trade on Tuesday, Thursdays at all, because I'm already getting up early as it is. Maybe I need to try to get more sleep in, but waking up early, having to go to class at 7:30, learning about tax, and then trying to trade and all. I feel like it's a lot going on. I just need to be focused and locked in. Like when it felt so nice just waking up last semester, doing my routine, going to my home setup, my desk, and just doing my thing, not having to worry about driving to class, going to class, learning something, and then class gets out at a certain time, and then I'm worried about what room I'm gonna go to. All these rooms were booked, and I had to try to find one, but maybe I'm coping, whatever. But yeah, I got to think about it, for sure. But let's get into the trade. Looking by the charts, just a brutal stop hunt, and then price ended up going to the direction I wanted to. Let's get into it. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Martin Luther King. Shout out to him. He had a dream. But no jokes aside. Had yesterday off, so today's the first trading day of the week, and we didn't have news. We had some conference thingy, but I don't really care. But yeah, let's just get into the trade. I lost about 500 on the alphas. Not gonna lie, this month has been a lot of trade frequencies, but in my opinion, uh, they all have been reasonable and good trades in my opinion. High probable setups and all that. So there's that. I don't know why I went back to this, but yeah, lost full size loss on the alphas, 1,300 now, and then I lost like 320 something. I don't know if you can see it now. You can 326 on there. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. Coming into the day, I had a bullish bias, even though we were selling off because of the news. What was the news? Oh yeah, the tariffs. Trump bringing back tariffs, dude. Like, today actually marks a year since he's been in office. But dude, it's been. I don't want to say anything good or bad, but it's been a year, to say the least. So yeah, let's just get into it. Bullish bias. We invalidated this 1 hour gap on both assets, and yeah, we also had. I didn't think this is gonna happen today. Probably most likely wasn't to fill in this new week opening gap, but that's mostly why I had more of a bullish bias too. Kind of sick. So we had this 1 hour gap that I feel like would have got filled, which it did, and went past that. But it was getting filled before I was getting into the trade, and I was like, okay, where's price likely want to go to next? Is this probably these relative equal highs, and then potentially this, if you want to consider this a gap? I guess you can't really. And then, if they want to hit that new week opening gap, then, you know. But yeah, that's kind of why I was bullish. Not really. I guess it's not really a good reason. I didn't really have too much reasoning, just besides those reasons that I just listed out. But yeah, that was my reasoning. Be bullish. Obviously, I wasn't gonna restrict myself to one bias. Just gonna see how the market played out. Market opened and immediately pumped. Took out these pre-market highs. Took out London session highs, right there. And then we did see a reaction off of it a little bit, but this trade was kind of based on this 5-minute gap right here, getting respected. I honestly was looking for a potential short because we had a potential bearish SMT for a moment with the S&P, but the S&P eventually ran through that high. But yeah, we were expecting this 5-minute gap, and we still didn't close below it. Wow. You know, we really could have had our stop loss below. But look at that RR. Anyways, yeah. So, bullish. Longs were still in play, in my opinion. Now, looking back at it, it did seem like sort of not a great trade because this is like a hourly fair value gap that I mentioned earlier. What times? 6 minutes. Okay. Like I said, the hourly gap, but I mean, eventually it ended up hitting our target. So, I guess this isn't too bad. You know, in the moment, it felt like the same as Thursday's loss, and I feel like it's mainly because I'm here on campus doing this and doing trading and then doing school. It's just like now I gotta take this loss like a man, and then I gotta go to 3 more classes. Like I gotta get through it, dude. People have it harder than me, so people have, like, at least I'm able to trade, you know, so in some way. Some people have literal jobs they can't even trade, or they have to like find time for go to the bathroom or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just trying to make this situation a little better so I can cope. But yeah, what is this? Damn, look at that candle. How much points is this? I mean, that was really the trade. That was really the trade, like I said. A 60-point candle, damn. But yeah, the entry was based on, you know, at this point around here, I got out like a little early than usual. I got out like at 8:47, and then I was trying to find a room. The room I was going to like the past week, somebody was in it. And literally everybody was in that same building. Everyone was in all the rooms, so I had to go to like a separate part of the building to find one. It took me like a couple minutes. I ended up seeing the charts like right here. It took me 5 minutes. Ended up opening my laptop right here. I saw, okay, I kind of like that. And then I was like, let me wait for a retracement into this fair value gap and wait for a bullish reaction. I waited, bullish reaction out of it, or just bullish reaction in general, but out of it too. And then I entered, and yeah, just didn't really last that long. So I stopped out in 6 minutes. So there's that. Honestly, seeing this reaction in real time with this candle filled all the way here looks so good. Seeing that reaction, because if we were truly bullish, we would have, you know, reacted off of it, which is nice, and then we would have wanted to take those highs out. But I guess price wanted to fill this 5-minute gap in more and then hit that way, and then we just swept this high. Now we're reacting off of it. So that was a trade. Unfortunate. Sucks. I'm sick. It's cold. I have school. And yeah, just put all those together. I lost my trade too. So just put all those together, and just like try to imagine how I'm feeling right now. Pretty shitty, but what are you gonna do? Control what you can control. Reflect, review, see what I did wrong, see what I did right, and move on. I could easily enter a trade right now, revenge trade, try to win my money back, but that's not trading. That's gambling. So I'm gonna take it on the chin. I don't even know if I'm saying the right thing, because that doesn't really make sense. I'm gonna take it like a man, take it like a good boy, and come back stronger. So God bless.